What's up, guys? It's your boy Almighty Ruddy here with a brand new video, and I just want to say two things. First of all, I'm glad to be back into the YouTube game, and I apologize for not dropping any videos soon enough. Now, reason why I couldn't drop any videos soon enough is because my camera was acting up, and it wouldn't. I don't know how to put this, but like the flash on the videos, it would overheat really quickly or real quick, and I had that situation when I was doing the other videos, so it kind of screwed me up, and I just didn't feel like doing any more videos because it was really frustrating me trying to fight with the camera pretty much. But then I got my camera fixed, so now I'm making more videos, and I don't have that overheating problem. And I do want to say I'm glad to be back because I love to show you guys um my drawings on YouTube for everybody to see, and for people to give me some positive feedback, or what should I draw next. Just want to thank you guys so much, and I also want to thank you guys especially for watching my greatest hits collection. And the reason why I called it that is because those were some of the characters that I've never drawn before, or that I've had trouble drawing back in the day, and I just felt like how let's do it. Now, the reason why I wanted to do commentary because I just wanted to kind of give a little background story of myself and why I started the art YouTube channel, and just talk a little bit about the drawing. You know what I'm saying? So, kind of like my little background story is that I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm 17 years old, and my ethnic background is I'm Hispanic. And I started drawing when I was like about 4 years old, and I drew characters like the basic stuff like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, all those superheroes that we pretty much grew up with. But I enjoyed drawing Spider-Man the most, so I kind of kept on drawing from there, and eventually I started improving. I started to touch into other characters like Dragon Ball Z. Um, I guess I started drawing robots too, but I really didn't go too much into that because I mean back then robots were really hard for me to draw. But then eventually I just kept on drawing, and eventually I got to now where I just got like so much better, to tell you the truth. But then I wanted back then it was just like a little hobby for me. But then this year I really just took it very seriously, and I just what, I'm just gonna take it to the next level, and I really want to break into the comic book industry. So I really started taking my art seriously, and I started drawing more characters because you don't know where you're gonna work at, so you just gotta be. I feel like you gotta be able to expand your character roster, or when you have to create a character, you'll be able to just pick up certain characteristics that was already created, and you'll be able to utilize that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then why I started this YouTube channel, art YouTube channel, I was just looking up some tutorials on how to draw characters. Like I really what made me start making an art YouTube channel is when I looked up how to draw Spider-Man 2099 because that was one of my favorite Spider-Man characters. And then I stumbled upon this artist. His name is Mega Jonah 2. He's just my age, and he has a similar art style to me, and he uses really cheap materials to have really good pieces. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I start one? Because I have my own style, and I want to be able to show it to everybody on YouTube, and hopefully to get noticed by some really big companies. So I just kind of took a chance on that. You know what? I'm gonna start an art YouTube channel, here I am today. Um, Dude, yeah, like I said, just thank you guys so much for checking out my videos, especially my greatest hits collection. Um, with the greatest hits collection, I'm gonna be doing that like every year. So I mean, next year, the year, the month that I dropped my first video, I'm gonna I'm gonna do another one like that, and you guys could just drop a 7 requests from the superheroes that you guys will want, and I'll pick 7 of them, and I'll start a new one. Now, now to the drawing. Today, I am drawing Mass Hero Dark Law, and it was requested by a subscriber because I drew Elemental Hero Stratos. That was my first YouTube video, and I guess he liked it, so he just asked if I could draw Dark Law, and of course, I accepted. Now, with Dark Law, he's from the Yu-Gi-Oh, and he came out in the manga. Mm, in the manga not too like a while back, because these weren't really real characters in the card game. So they just brought him into the card game not too long ago, but he was just a fictional character. He wasn't a card basically until like late 2000, I think, March 2015 he became an official Yu-Gi-Oh card. So yeah, I guess the reason why the reason why he requested me to do this, because I mean he was very popular now since he was released. So what I used to help me draw Dark Law, I used 2 reference images. I used one from the official manga, so just a page off the manga, and another one from another artist who drew him, but he had it in color, and the manga one was in black and white. So I kind of used the color one just to kind of give me a general idea of where I should place the colors, and try to utilize that background. Um, but one thing I didn't like about the Dark Law reference images, is that he didn't look menacing, menacing enough, because he just had that kind of standard crouching style, kind of like a Batman style, but just not exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? To make it look like Batman. You know how Batman will be in the night. He'll look, really scary if he had that kind of exaggerated crouching down pose. So that's just kind of what I did. So I just kind of used that pose, and I exaggerated it to where you kind of have that somewhat Batman kind of look, but letting you guys know that it's Dark Law. I mean, if you guys just think about his name, Dark Law, come on, it sounds scary, in my opinion. So I just try to capture that essence of fear. Um, and another thing I try to capture is that, in my opinion, that Dark Law looks somewhat like a demon. I mean, his mask kind of gives it away. I mean, because he is a superhero, he is a hero. Because I mean, his name is Masked Hero, but he has that mask is what really stood out to me, and his armor too. But the mask is really what stood out to me. So I did the best I could just to capture that 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 mask, because the mask is one I felt like is one of the key features of Master or Dark Law. So what I did first is that I used a pencil, like just a plain old pencil, um, to just draw the pose and help me find the pose that I wanted to do for Dark Law. And I did this straight off the top of my head. Like, I didn't do any thumbnail sketches. And then after I got the pose, I would use my kneaded eraser just to erase it, just to give me like a ghost image. You know what I'm saying? And I'll use my lead pencil, my mechanical pencil with a more precise lead, to draw in the small details, and like the small details that I won't be able to you do with my regular pencil. So as you guys can see, this is just the penciling process. So now I'm just laying in the kind of the background of it, and I'm gonna be laying in the dark spots where I'm gonna put my black ink for dark law. So I will be using like really cheap material that you guys can buy like at Walmart, so you guys don't need any fancy like Copic markers. You won't need all that fancy stuff. Not like the most expensive thing I'll be using is just some grayscale markers that are just like about like 30 to 40 bucks, and then like like ink pens that are just worth just like 10 bucks. So it's pretty much just like $50 right there for a grayscale inking set. I mean, it's not that much if you really think about it. Like a Copic marker, a Copic set is like about $70 to $60. That's like for just one set now, and that's just like a 6-piece marker set. But I bought a 12 pack with some like a 4-piece inking set, so that's more. But one thing I like about the Copics is they have a wider a wider color selection. So I probably, if I had Copic markers, chances are I'll probably have the proper color for his Dark Lord's armor. But I don't have that color, so I just use like a really dark gray to kind of have that metallic. Try to grab that metallic armor, because that's what I feel like his armor is. This is metallic. So I kind of use like a metallic gray um, to be more precise, and then I'll just use like a lighter tone of gray for his skin, and a lighter tone of gray for his claws. A really light tone of gray for his claws. And thank you guys for tuning in my little commentary. Stay tuned for part 2 where I use inks, some really cheap markers, some inks, coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you guys want me to draw your favorite superheroes, just feel free to drop a request on my Instagram and my Twitter. On my Facebook will be coming soon, or you could just drop a request here on YouTube on the comment section down below. The Instagram and Twitter links are in the end of the video. Once again, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned and watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share these with your friends, or if you want to request, like I said, just feel free to do it on my social networks. My Facebook will be coming soon, or you could just hit me up on the comment section down below. Ask for your requests, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much. This is your boy Almighty Ruddy, signing off.